you were on the show with Gabe Rudiger. Am I correct, or am I off on that?
Yes.
Okay, so Gabe had like one of the epic meltdowns where Miguel, that Trent, New Jersey, Abu Dhabi, that I helped you. I think it was like what 2007. I 2007. So right after he looked completely awful on that show, he shows up in Trenton. And he was literally just apologizing to everybody. And the chick he was with was so embarrassed. Dude, she was a smoke show. And she was just like, I can't believe we're here. We should be in hiding. What was it like being in the house watching like that unfold? Fudgy the Whale,
it was hilarious. It was funny because it was all self-inflicted.
Those are the best ones to watch. I might add.
Huh?
Those are the best ones to watch.
Yeah,
the self-inflicted,
self-destruction. You knew what the weight class was coming in. It's not like it was like a surprise. Like, oh, by the way, this season's 155. I was like, no, you knew what it was when you were coming in. Now, I had no issues making weight because I'm a 145er fighting at 155. So, making weight for me is like no. So to me, that's not even like a possibility popping in my head that I might not make weight. So. That's when I first figured out, whoa, these guys walk around a lot heavier. I was like one of the smaller guys there. The average walk around weight of the guys on my season was like 185.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So I'm like I'm walking around at 160 pounds soaking wet, and so these guys are like monsters. I'm like, Jesus. And so Gabe Rudiger, though, wasn't like in shape 185. He was kind of like, soft, dumpy 185. And, he picked a fight early, or I forgot exactly when he picked a fight, but, he had time to make weight. He had a lot of time, but he's sitting there, eating cake and eating, just because you could order when you're in the house, you order whatever you want. It had a grocery list, you fill out whatever you wanted, they brought it to you. They told you that's not how it was going to happen before the show, but once you get there, that's exactly how it happened. Nate Diaz was ordering hookahs, and people were ordering expensive tequila, and they were bringing it. I tried to order a guitar, and they wouldn't bring the guitar. They're like, no, we can't have you guys singing. Like, no, you just have us killing each other, drunk on vodka and tequila, but God forbid we're singing, Kumbaya. Okay, but yeah, the magic grocery list. You sign in the morning, by the afternoon, your groceries were there. So he just was eating whatever he wanted. Now I didn't see him cutting weight because that's when we were off doing our training, and then you come back to the house to hear Gabe's out getting a colonic, and and you're just like, what is going on?
Lose weight, baby.
Yeah, and it was funny, it was funny, and it was you felt a little bad for him because he came back and he was embarrassed, and he tried to come in like a tough guy, like he wanted to, what are you guys, making fun, but it was just like, dude, like, we were making fun of him, but then you kind of feel bad. You're like, yeah, this is embarrassing. This is going on national TV. This guy's getting a colonic and, getting dragged in and out of a sauna, and it's just weird. But
did you know it was going to be as bad as it came out? Like, did you think it was going to be that bad, or did you think it'd be a little like easier?
I never watched the show, so I don't know how it came out on TV. But
it was
I
bad.
Just know how it was while it happened. I've seen clips on the internet. They show a clip. So I watched some clips of it, and it's funny to watch. And like I thought it was bad when we were there. So I can only imagine how it looked to everybody else.
Was he friends with anybody in the house?
The first few days we were all, but until the teams got split up, we're all like friendly. Me and Gabe actually had a mutual friend, my buddy Rick McCorkle. They trained together at Millennia Jiu-Jitsu in California. So we came in like kind of like, hey, we kind of know each other through Rick. And so we were buddy like until kind of that happened. So
see you later, buddy.
You're
on your own now.
He was a funny guy. He had a lot of personality, And I remember he told me what we were sitting and talking. Once we figured out we had a mutual friend and we were talking one night, and he says to me, he's like, Brian, I'm really, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, I'm really not that great. I just have a good manager. He's like, if you drive through my hometown, I'm on billboards, not because I'm that good, because I have a good manager. Wow. And I was like, wow, I'm like, okay.
I need your manager, yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask.
What's his number?
Like, you're on TV. You said you didn't watch it, but like, maybe you won't remember, but when was the first time you were at the house that you actually heard the word colonic? Like, who was it who said it? Was it production? Like, did you get there?
No, I think a
colonic brochure,
Yeah, I think Gabe had been talking about it because he said he's done it before. It wasn't like this is the last ditch effort. I'm going to go try anything. And someone's like, hey, why don't you try colonic? This was something he's done before. That was like part of his weight cutting routine. So it wasn't like this is something new. He like said, he like swore by this colonic. Like, this is I'm going to lose at least 2-3 pounds.
Can I sidetrack real quick? So Sims went and got Wes Sims, Hammer House, got a colonic. Okay. He calls me up and he's like, dude, the chick was so hot. She's so hot. He's like, I got to figure out a way to get her on a date. He went back there like 6 or 7 times and he couldn't cross that bridge. Sims probably got about a dozen colonics from a chick trying to figure out how to ask her out on a date. And she saw too much. I swear to God. She saw too much. Yeah.